go. Starting to get a little better. Let's get to this. Oh, excuse me.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
I'll wait until after the ad to start this. Ad is coming up in about 30 seconds. With me.
Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Maybe get down from there, please. No. We'll do spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome. Hopefully you didn't get met with an ad as soon as you popped in. God, I can't remember which one I've done before. I've done so many playthroughs. Let's do
Confirm military specialization.
Now with this, I went with the one that did both. Biotic. It was Biotic Engineer. Infiltrator is both Soldier and Engineer. Sentinel is Biotic and Engineer. Vanguard is Biotic and Soldier. So I want Sentinel. What am I proficient at? Assault rifles would be better. I like this with
Confirm
rifles.
facial identification.
Change up the appearance. Let's do hair. Purple. Purple base black. Purple. Magenta. Red. Deeper red. Deeper red. Gray. It's like 2 grays. Black. I think I've had this one. This one before. Hey Reaper, welcome, welcome. Just running through another playthrough of this crud. Visual structure. Alright, good on you, dude. There we go. We're gonna keep the original scars.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Alright, let's start this.
Identification confirmed.
I'm gonna keep it on casual. Legendary mode. In classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 level range. So we'll keep it to classic mode. Subtitles are Autosave. Oh. And confirm. Oh.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious objects started new technologies and travel flights to the stars, space, blah 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 blah. Messages. I think I like
the Arcturus
Normandy
Prime
too.
relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We're OG. Normandy 2.0. D2 is
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination.
I have played through all the games.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
This is just another playthrough. I'm not sure if I'm going to go Paragon or
Board is green.
Hi, baby.
Approach run has begun.
How you doing? Are you sure? No, that's a case. That's not a phone, that's a case. That's Mommy's old case. I don't even know how you got it.
Hitting the relay in
Hey.
3,
Donut.
1.
Got a donut? No, on your donut. No. Fine, Mommy's gonna have a donut.
Thrusters, check.
Hey, true, what's good,
check.
bro?
Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift.
What'd you drop, baby?
1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
Can you hear me okay?
I hate that guy.
Hopefully you can hear me.
Nihilus gave you a comp.
I am doing. I went through a bunch of stuff earlier. I don't know. Sorry, I have to refresh my page. I was going through a bunch of stuff earlier, getting stuff set up for today's stream. Oh, don't tell me the thing's crashing. Is it crashing? Oh no, my stupid ass just freaking paused the damn screen.
You remember to
dumb.
zip up your jumpsuit on the way
It's
out
okay,
of the
I'm
bathroom?
dumb.
That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and
I'm
hit a
just
target
super
the size
dumb.
of a pinhead. So that's incredible.
Super
Besides,
dumb.
Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board.
What do you
Call me
guys think?
paranoid.
Should I
You're
go...
paranoid. The council
Should I go Renegade, or should I go,
They have a right to send someone to
fuck,
keep
who's
an
the
eye
other
on
one?
their investment.
Can't even remember now.
Yeah, that is the official story.
Suck dick.
Only an idiot believes the official story.
Here we go. I think I'm gonna go Paragon on this playthrough, guys.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's
Yeah,
more
right.
going on here.
This
than
is
Captain's
the
letting on.
PS5 version, by the way.
Joker.
The remastered Legendary Edition
Just cleared the mass relay,
PS5
Captain.
version.
Stealth systems engaged.
Excuse me.
Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network.
I think I'm gonna go Paragon for this playthrough. And then I'll do probably a
Better brace
secondary
yourself, sir.
playthrough after I
Think
finish the
Nihilus is
original
headed your way.
trilogy
He's already
and
here.
do Renegade all the way through.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Nice. Yeah, a lot of you came on pretty late last night. I went to bed around freaking. You know what? I'm gonna joke. I'm gonna joke on this.
Great.
One. We'll do
pissed the
divvy
captain
up.
off, and now I'm
See
gonna
how it
pay
goes.
for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
All right, there we go. We got Paragon points anyway for doing that. All right, press options. God, I haven't played this in a hot minute. Yeah, I watched as much as I could of Jinx going through her playthrough, and then after that, like, it was probably about 10 o'clock my time that I went to bed. Y'all were on pretty late. Y'all stay on pretty late. Back. Oh, secondary, so we got a primary.
Roughly 1,200 years ago,
Turians.
the Turians were invited. The Systems
I
Alliance...
think the master race in this is, Asari. Honest to God, I feel like Asari, of anything, is the master race in this. Squad. I don't have a squad. I already have 3 points to put in. Jeez, nice. Princess squad healing. Alright, we need Sentinel, and I'm putting each into Charm and Intimidate, because I'm going to go on both. I'm going to see how far I can get with both. Alright. We'll do as much as I can on both sides. Alright, we're going to save. God, maybe I shouldn't have done her cheeks like that. I should have just left her cheeks alone. Them cheeks! Man, female shepherd got a booty, eh? Oh, wait a minute. Let's go talk to Joker, because we all loves Seth Green talk.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
And exhaust conversations.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander. The captain's waiting for
We
you.
got nothing from him.
You
Caden.
probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander. You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Commander.
loady.
Looks like we had a smooth run.
Loady.
You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with
I'm
Adams
gonna end
down
up
at
putting the
engineering.
sound through
Didn't
my
mean to cause
headset
any
so I can
trouble.
hear this.
But you
I
have
really
to
don't want to
admit
put it through
something's
the
odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge?
Decided to take
And
a
then there's
break from
Nihilus.
doing all the
Spectres are elite operatives, top
all the
covert
work that I was
agents.
doing,
Why send a Spectre? A Turian
workshopping and
on a shakedown
stuff.
run?
Yeah, I think
It doesn't add
I
up.
think I went too
What do
too
you know
much on
about
her
the stealth
cheekbones.
systems?
I just know
Then
it
again, it
masks
could
our
be her
location
hair
from scans
messing
and
with me.
sensors, cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out
I
here on
don't
false
know. Oh my
pretenses.
gosh, my laptop
I'm not a
shut
fan
down
of being
now.
left in the dark.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
Did I do that
I
one
just
already?
know
I don't
it
remember.
masks our location from scans and
Alright, we're gonna
sensors,
shut
cutting-edge
this down
technology.
now.
The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive.
Update anyway.
But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too.
Careful,
Plus, there's
Levy.
Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run
Oh
is
yeah,
just a
I
cover.
did that one. Alright, so investigate.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man.
Didn't realize
But
I
I
had
can't
done that
figure out what
already.
he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size
Bless
statue
you, baby.
of himself. You
gonna
don't
close up
send
your
a soldier
donuts.
like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Let's do...
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
Nope,
No,
it's right here.
I guess not.
You
It
eat
still
that one.
makes me nervous to have a Spectre on
Eat
board.
that one.
Especially a Turian.
Nummy, nummy, nummy.
We're an Alliance vessel,
Yeah, you have a
human
donut.
military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the
tonight.
normal chain of command.
Yes,
And they
he's going
don't
to
come
take a
along
bath
just to
tonight.
observe shakedown
Mommy's going to brush
runs.
that wild child hair of
Nihilus
yours.
looks like he's expecting some heavy
And
action.
your tinky
I
tinky.
don't like it.
You need a bath. Your tinky.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's see.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place
Did I do
Spectres
that already?
visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission. What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Hey, hey, Reaper.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Oh, shoot.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand.
Feel free to
At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those CSEC grunts wouldn't stand a chance.
If you haven't already.
Ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though.
Silly.
Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
It's Daddy.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights of the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Oh, Shelly.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. So. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
I don't think so.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, okay.
Yes, Commander. Is there something you need?
Oh no.
The captain's waiting
that was
for
a
me.
group
Goodbye,
conversation. You're lucky the camera's not on.
Commander Shepard.
I try not to.
Get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way.
That way.
I'm interested in this world we're going to.
This way?
Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it?
You did it.
Proof that
Are you
humanity
sure?
can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
What? I think it's about time we told the commander what's
Put
real.
the lights down, kid.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Is someone gonna fill me in, Captain?
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big shit. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council.
Hi,
the Spectres represent the
to?
Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent.
Daddy went in the
That's
room.
why
He'll
I put
give you
your
heckles when he
name
comes
forward as
back
a
out.
candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do
You're laughing?
Just tell me what I
ha ha ha. Get out of there.
Skills for myself,
Get out of there.
Eden Prime will be the
Get out of
first
there. Go get your toughies.
You'll be in charge of the ground team.
I can see him from here. Go
Secure
get
the
Stitch.
beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they told us in school. They were a
Mind my munching, guys.
ruled the galaxy 50,000 years
now I
ago.
want to try these
Then they
chips.
vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist
Interesting
without them.
flavor.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society. And without their mass relays, interstellar travel
Granny,
would be impossible.
Granny! Hello and
We all
welcome.
owe
Thank
Protheans
you
a
very
great
much,
debt.
Granny. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I gotta do my...
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a
And?
peaceful farming world.
Why
but
is
it
it telling me
represents
that? That's
something
my own
much bigger.
chat.
Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful
Alright,
colonies.
so...
It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth.
Grab
It
that
symbolizes
while
humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this,
Right?
it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Let me do...
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
There we go. Jump shoutouts going.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector
All
of
right.
Citadel space. There are
I'm
plenty
pretty
of
sure I'm
raiders
gonna
and criminal
go
groups active in the region.
Paragon for
They might
this.
figure
Of
a
course,
Prothean
Gaming
beacon
Granny.
is worth the
I
risk
was
of
gonna
attacking
view you
an
earlier,
allied
but I was
ship.
getting so
Plus,
much
Eden
set up.
Prime is right on the border of the Terminus system.
A lot to set up.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus
Thank you for the
might be
alert,
willing
Granny.
to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems.
Careful, baby.
We'll have
Do
to
you want
keep this
Chippy?
low-key.
Hey, you want Chippy? No. Say no, thank you.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up
now?
on screen.
Yeah.
Get down!
His daddy went potty.
Taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
Almost
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Hello, hello, and welcome to
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Pardon my munching, guys. Hangies.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Are you sure?
What about survivors, Captain?
Are you
Helping
sure?
survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
It's okay, baby. It's okay.
You coming with us?
Okay, I promise.
I move faster on my own.
Daddy's in the body.
Nihilus will scout out ahead.
Look at you. You're
He'll
so
feed you status
messy.
reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Oh, it's the washer, baby. It's the washer.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard.
I'm gonna go Paragon.
Good luck.
We are approaching
Paragon
drop
it
point
is.
2.
Paragon it is. Full Paragon it is. Even though I kind of messed up at the beginning. Alright. Give me a hot sec.
Ship perimeter.
Bear with me, bear with me. I'm just getting the sound through the headset.
Commander.
Oh, that's loud. Excuse me. That is loud. Hello, baby. Elizabeth, my love. Alright, we're gonna stick with this. Give me a second. That is really loud. Hang on. I can't remember how to...
Smell. This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Alright, try this again.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Check your targets. Could be friendlies. We should move, Commander.
Smells like smoke and death. Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Oh, God. What happened here? Oh, God. What happened here?
Yeah, we don't get much from you. There we go. Actual gameplay, guys.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags.
Down! Here it comes!
Oh, shoot.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Crap. I know there's chests around here. There we go. Why do I keep doing that? I'm an idiot. Seriously, I gotta get used to the controls again. Hang on a sec, guys. That's what it was. Okay. Turn down that. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you for the biddies. Thank you, bro. Down goes Jenkins. Gotcha. Okay.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am. Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Alright. Over there. Target practice. That's what they are. Target practice. Oops. Second.
Some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Target practice. Gotcha. Okay. Got him. Did I just throw another grenade? What the frick is wrong with me? You're what I was looking for. Is that Chippy good? Charred up buddies. Charred up buddies. Can't remember it. Oh shit. Did it. I just realized that's a total of 100 biddies, bro. Thank you. Like, yes. Careful, lovey. Got a chippy. Come on, take it down.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Alright, give me a minute. Pretty sure I just missed a chest. This one knows one here. Oh? Am I wrong? Yeah. Totally wrong, skis. Check every corner and crevice. Alright, let's go talk to Williams.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Hold the phone. That did not update properly.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Yes, it's a dryer, baby. Alright, hold up, folks.
They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning up Quarians, drove them into exile.
What, baby?
Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
It's the washer, baby. It's either the washer or the dryer.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
We already asked about the scientist.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Such a serious conversation and move out! Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. Right. These are probably the kits I was looking for. Investigate that. What's going on with the peeps? Peepskis! I don't even know at this rate. Come on now. That's not how I wanted it. What am I, stormtroopers? Come on now. Gotcha. Come on, guys. Excuse me. Alright, cutscene, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You watching my ad counter?
This is the dig site. The beacon was
Yeah,
right
you're watching
here.
my
It
ad
must have
counter.
been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the
There's
research
silly
camp.
Dean. Oops, excuse me.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the
Take
camp.
a break.
It's
I just
on the top of this
started.
ridge, up the ramps.
I just started. Then you're demanding.
Plan, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some.
What's the matter, baby?
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
I thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
What, baby? It's okay. I promise you, it's okay. It's just the dryer.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Alright. Excuse me for the munching. No, I gotta go this way. Pardonnez-moi, viewers. I'm just used to being in first person when I play games. I can't remember how to run.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
I hate these guys.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Shit. I don't like you. Good.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
There we go.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning.
Show.
Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Ooh. My goodness. Oh! Alright. I could have sworn that was great too. I may be wrong. Oops.
Saren.
You're a changed Turian, good sir.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Kerplow. Kerplow.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Look at the size of
I know what you are. Come on. Oh, Crappiola. Cap. Everybody switch to their automatics. Gotcha. Hey, baby. Give me 1 minute, please. I'm gonna fight.
TVs! TVs!
Alright. You wanna chip it? Okay.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Are you though?
Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran.
I got a lazy eye.
For the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down.
Another one?
No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Stupid.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Of course, right in the middle of me drinking something.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages.
Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Is there Peppa Pig?
There's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in
yes,
trouble.
Yes, you got 2 chippies.
Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
I'm going inside. Skill too low. I can't come back here though. Oh wait, I have a level up. Hold the phone. Sensors. Upgrades.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kajay, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations. The Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual improves. In groups, they can reason, analyze situations, and use tactics, as well as any organic race. Geth space is located at the trailing end of the Perseus Arm, beyond the lawless Terminus systems. The Perseus Veil, an obscuring dark nebula of opaque gas and dust, lies between their space and the Terminus systems. After the Geth secure a location, they round up and impale dead and living bodies on mechanical spikes. The spikes rapidly transform these victims into withered husks, extracting water and trace minerals, and replacing them with cybernetics. The cybernetics reanimate the lifeless flesh and tissue, transforming the bodies into mindless killing machines. Some Alliance soldiers refer to the husk-generating spikes as dragon's teeth, a reference to the mythological berserkers who sprang up from the earth wherever the teeth of the dragon Eris were planted. Dragon's teeth and husks bear little resemblance to other pieces of Geth technology. No one is sure why a synthetic race would bother to drain the minuscule amount of recoverable resources from organic corpses, though the value of reusing them as shock troops is obvious. Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
There we go. Let me turn the other volume on because I had to turn my headset volume down. There we go.
Okay.
How do I?
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157.
I'm just going through all the
At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered. A practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked.
No, what?
One human vessel survived,
no, camera's not on.
retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species.
I figured I'd take a break
the
from all
Turians
the
believed
stuff
the
that I was
handful
doing
of ships
earlier.
they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses. So they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counter-offensive from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce.
With all my
Fortunately
shit
for
because I'm just
humanity,
very bad at
the First
doing
Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Well, that's the point of doing the workshopping thing. That's why I suggested it, because at least when we do the workshop thing, we'll at least be able to like discuss with one another. And if you don't know how to do something and I do, I can teach you and things like that. Because I like to mess around with stuff and I like to figure out how it works and the best way it works. So.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Dinosaur. Hello, Craig. How are you, good sir? Alright, I'm just going to quick go through all this.
Come.
Squad, yes, we got points. Points. Decryption. Sentinel. Barrier. There we go. Let's do another one of assault rifles. Alright. Hayden. He's got 6 points. He's biotic. Try to divvy up his points evenly. Ashley. What about cats?
Pussycat.
Alright. It's still too low, are you kidding me? Alright, I spent all that damn time. All that damn time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it.
It's Nihilus.
Yes, I see it's him.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you!
Nice,
I'm
very
human!
nice. Get that Craig.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Pal. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
Any pies today?
The other one got here first.
Who's got any
He was
children
waiting
today?
when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other.
Dude, this dude's got a lazy eye. How come every other freaking character in here has got a lazy eye?
And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it.
How
First that
can a
damn
hand be
mothership
a
showed
bitch?
up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Welcome to the show.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
Welcome to the shit show.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
I don't do right.
You ditch work, then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there
No, but
and
you
die?
had grenades, I'm pretty sure.
I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here
What
this
did you
morning.
do over here, kid?
We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago.
Just got a whole bunch of
Feels
stuff
like
all
a
over
whole
my
other
desk.
life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
So I started
I've never seen anything like it before.
configuring my OBS on my
huge.
laptop
Landed
to
over
match
near that
what's on my
The whole place got dark
my
as it came
PC.
down.
And I just remembered we can do like we can put up the bars that count the follower
right into
goal,
your
the sub
brain.
goal, the bits goal,
That's what woke me
all
up.
that into the
attack
OBS,
came a
so
few
it
minutes
pops up
later.
when you stream.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went.
It's a goat.
I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
We'll do that all on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll do that when we do when we do our workshop. The workshop
Can't be
love.
bothered at the moment.
You do what?
I can't be bothered at the moment. Just
No,
have
it's
a
fine.
little game, have a little chat, and then go to Disney Booms.
All good, all good. I really gotta figure out how to turn the sound down through. Wait, where's it? I gotta figure out how to turn the sound down through the from the game. What the hell? I'm gonna turn. I was on the flake tube today. Cornflakes? Oh my god. Alright, let's do... Get to your corner. Help? Oh. Lake celebration cake? Okay. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Oh wait, there was a chesty test back here. Can't remember how to freaking run in this game. What are you doing? Are you making the camel and the elephant catch? What's Shelly bean? Mwah! Shelly. Shelly beans. Hello, and welcome to the shit show.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
I'm just gonna put some music on, but I'll have it on quiet so that
Okie dokie. Aw, you making them kids. Huggles. You don't have. Aw, you did the deal, Huggles. What about Stitch? Can you go get Stitch? Go get Stitch and give him Huggles. Go find Stitch. Alright, gotta defuse some bombs. Yes, I know.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Getting.
I thought that man, I thought this guy was a dude trying to shoot me. God, I'm so stupid.
Nope, not that way. Well. Who's laughing at you, Gooby baby? You Gooby. Goopy baby. Goopy baby. Alright. Got another one. Woo! Oh shit. Good thing that didn't set off the bomb, because I'm a dumbass. Come on guys, stop that. Stop friggin' shooting like stormtroopers. Stormtrooper ass bitches. There we go. Bombs are done.
First, gravity. First.
Boom, boom. Stay away.
My horse just went into the house that way. Stupid house.
Your horse just went where?
My horse just ran into the house and I was like, I'll drive. It didn't look left or right, and just ran into it.
Yeah, I still get points even if my peeps kill shit. Come on, bitches. Where you at? Wait, did we leave a guy up there? I'm so confused. Can't remember how to run.
No, I don't want to shoot the holes.
Ah, I figured it out. Ha! Figured out how to run. I'm fucking dumb. I'm fucking dumb. Dumb. Where is it? Oh, he's right there. Got him. There we go.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
No, don't touch it.
Oh, that's really loud. Actually, I had a headache this morning. Luckily, as soon as I started drinking my coffee, it went away. What are you doing, Lovey?
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Big old gothy kitties.
A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Baby. Stop, please. Get down. Yes, don't backsass me, child.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours.
I don't have those
Something
commands,
happened down there at the
Craig.
beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached.
You tried slapping
you had
me.
to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
You want a piece of bread? Then don't ask.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Oh.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie.
Oh, you added it?
Things look bad.
Wonderful.
Silas is dead. The beacon was destroyed in Geth
That's great.
The council's going to want answers.
That's funny.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard.
If I had access to your stream elements,
that's not why
or your, like, whatever you use.
Primarily stream elements, yeah.
Like, if I had access to that, I could do it for you.
If he's working with the
Put the one grabbing it in.
means he's gone rogue.
So flap and...
A rogue Spectre.
I don't know how to access you. We'll do that on Wednesday.
And he hates humans.
Yeah, that's fine.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think
Get a train and slap you? What the fuck, dude? That's some savage shit.
has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people.
Oh,
butchering
man.
them.
Oh! Light attack.
We need to report this to the council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was.
Elizabeth, what are you doing?
But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Alright. She's over that way. Then I should be able to start collecting intel on this shit now.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead
I really
civilians.
should
Doesn't seem
turn
right.
down the actual in-game volume.
But at
Maybe that'll
least
help.
you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
Are you streaming playing PlayStation or you in
My
OBS?
PlayStation.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost.
I had an issue with it earlier. For some reason, it was saying that it
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to
that it
save
couldn't
him.
connect to Twitch, or my Twitch was just not there for some
You
reason.
did everything right. It was just bad luck.
So I went all to my linked accounts, and it was still there. So I went back to start the stream, and it was back there. I don't know what the hell happened.
Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're unrestricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that
So
why
after
you're
I'm
here?
done this
Because of your
conversation,
family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, a cruise. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
there we go. Alright. Let's do options. Nope. Sound. Alright, music needs to go all the way down. We don't want that on the stream. Dialogue we'll put at 75. Sound effects we'll put at 50. There. That should get it to where I need it. There we go. Got more Paragon than anything. Alright.
The other thing I'm dealing with at the moment is my microphone when I'm streaming from my laptop because no one can hear me.
I have a whole separate headset to connect to my PC, so I can do that.
If I was to buy me anything, I'd rather buy me another headset.
Right.
Because it's buying me something anyway, but not even bought it yet.
Well, you said you had that same headset that I do on the Throne wish list, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So it should work, especially a corded one should work. What are you doing?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe.
Why are you cute?
Secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds
Elephant's in there
of
now.
soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't
You get in the bath tonight, kid. I was supposed to give you a bath the other night, and I
Humanity needs
completely
the Alliance if we want
did
to
not.
keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good
Table.
doctors. So I stayed on.
You still get in the bath tonight. You can say no all you want. You get in the bath.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a
It's
private
this way. It's a
practice back
table.
on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies.
That's an elephant. That's
There's
not a
something
chair.
special about working on soldiers. I left the Alliance
Yes, it's an
now,
elephant.
like I
Why'd
was
you put him on the
abandoned.
table?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
There's a
I've
chair.
served
That's a
him for few
chair.
tours now.
Good job. Here,
He
we do
knows
it
when
like
to
this.
let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares
I
about the
can
people under his
lift
command.
flakes. Me. What you chatting? What? Why you make no
How
sense,
well
bruh?
do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive
English,
service
motherfucker.
record,
Do you
never
speak
does
it?
commendations.
This is
Tends to
probably
keep
due to
himself
my
there.
comment when I
Maybe
said he
because of
probably
the
couldn't
headaches.
lift the train.
It's not easy being an L2.
But
I can lift, like, something good with, like,
What
chocolate.
does that have to do with it?
what, baby?
Well, most
You're
biotics
red.
now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired for the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of
Oh.
horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, Shepherd's Locker. Oh.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Because I'm gonna sacrifice your ass. Am I not getting the tech points here? Oh, there we go.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock. Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
What? What are you doing? Yeah? Ad starting soon. Ad starting soon. Normandy's vehicle bay. Using squad members' locker allows you to assign equipment to them. New equipment may be purchased off the requisition officer, who is right here.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods.
Yeah?
Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
What are licenses?
Oh, wait, we already did this.
Manufacturers sell... I already have... Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Alright, so we don't want to sell just yet. I don't know if I want to buy a lot of these items. Oh, the upgrades, yes, we need upgrades. There we go. Now, let's go through... What? No. God damn it. Equipment. There we go. Alright. Got better damage. Low accuracy. Let's go to this one. Shotgun. I hate shotguns. Bigger damage. Heat sinks low. Accuracy is low. Pistol. Stinger. Stinger it is. Okay. Right. Sniper rifle. Alright. That one. Hey. Chill. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you think so? Oh.
Biot?
Alright. It's about the same. Cadence locker. Doesn't use heavy though. Didn't use medium? Oh, he only uses light. Okay. Go this way. Yeah, see? I can.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
I knew I could start getting knowledge point thingies. You know what? Get it. Get it.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Alright, while that's going off, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers on any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
And I'm back. So lucky that I was in a freaking cutscene because she was just grabbing the controller.
This is an outrage! The Council would step
in
if the Geth attacked a Turian colony!
No, what are you doing?
The Turians don't found
What are you doing? What? Ow!
Well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore
You're dirty.
a rogue spectre. I demand action! You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Bouncy. Mommy can't bouncy right now. We'll do bouncy later, okay? After your bath?
Anderson,
No.
I see
Yes,
you
you're getting a
brought
bath
half
tonight.
your crew with you.
Because you got school tomorrow, and you need to get clean.
In case you have any questions.
Are you ready?
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
Mwah.
Sounds like you
No, we're
convinced the
gonna.
council to
Mommy
give
wants
us
a
an
break
audience.
from your music.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Ow. No, come on.
Saren's a
There we go.
threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission to Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then
I
we
can't do
better
that, baby.
hope
No.
The CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council will use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
God damn kid!
Come with me,
Ow.
Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard,
No!
you and the others can meet us at the Citadel
Come
Tower,
here.
top level. I'll make sure
Come
we
here.
have
Ow!
Politicians.
Ow! Damn, kid! Ow! Alright, get down. Come on, get down. Mommy's gotta play her game. My love! Excuse me! Easy, Jesus Christ. Come on, down. Mommy wants to play her game, and then we can have fun while you're bath, and then we can have fun after bath, because then I'm gonna take you in the room and go tickle, 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 tickle. What do you want for dinner tonight? No. No, that's not an answer. That's not an answer. No. No is not for eating. No is responsive. I would like a plastic note, please. Alright. Go get Peppa Pig. No. Yes. Go. Maybe I love you. Ew, you got my controller all nasty. I'll think I'm funny, kid. You're so gross. Enough. Stop. Elizabeth, please. Stop.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and she betrayed that confidence. All right, I will look into it. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human. Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query.
Stop it, please.
Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
What are you doing? Oops.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime, we established a regular route to the Citadel.
Your Tigger.
And quickly became one of the more active.
Look, your Stitch is over there, all alone. Go get Stitch.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Hey.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Ugh. Oops.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the L-Corps groups to the attention of the Council.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
I know, I'm sorry, baby, I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
I'm sorry, honey.
Sincere farewell. Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
Okay.
I am Din Korlak,
Mwah.
Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus in the L-Corps.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the L-Corps or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Such a
yes,
dink.
Yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Spidery creature.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Ooh, she's racist.
Oh, they've built themselves quite the lake. Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it. This place is a little too perfect. Hiding something. I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Big place. Sure is peaceful here. Big place.
Oh, excuse me. Noodles.
Hi.
Hey there. Long day.
Wait, no, it's just so hot today.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Calm down, baby.
Don't you just love it here? There's so much.
What are you playing, Alan?
The
What
ambassadors
are you
here are
playing?
very respectful, except for that Volus.
If you know me, you'll know my
Interesting
plan.
people since I started working here. I can't believe I landed a job
Does it begin with an
This
R?
place is fantastic.
I think I leveled up doing that.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you. Ah, you humans are a wonderful sight here on the Citadel. It is good to see you, human. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. I certainly hope the other inhabitants are treating you well, human.
You sound so robotic.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
So robotic.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around. You have to be tough with these aliens. They won't respect you otherwise. It's good to see another human face around here. If I have to listen to another Hanar take 20 minutes to say the simplest thing, I think I'll scream.
I've just had a cheese and salad cream buddy.
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
Ew.
That was Craig.
What do you want?
Ew.
Commander.
Wait, he had a what?
Is there something I can
cheese,
do for you? Relax, Private. This isn't
cheese and salad cream buddy.
Sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Ew.
Like a sandwich.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things. You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks? No, I never
Craig,
did.
you need help.
I couldn't afford it. It costs half
I don't
a year's
think he
credits
English
just
very
to
well.
go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is. Commander, good to see you again. This place is amazing, Commander. Commander? I think I'll see if I can get stationed here permanently. Commander, good to see you again.
Alright, there we go. Exhausted conversation.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
I
don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
What you're waiting for.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest
Whoa, whoa,
nearby?
whoa, whoa.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I try Flux or
Well, she was streaming. Cat.
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors
Remember
have
Cat.
visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very
You remember, but I don't remember.
You remember, trust me.
Tell me about Flux and Chorus Den.
No, I don't.
You were friends with her on Facebook for a while.
Has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place.
She was with our previous friend
On
group.
the other hand, well, let's just say it's lively
Cat.
and deadly.
Yeah, Cat.
She removed me.
Did she really?
So long, Commander.
What did you do?
Ew. Great minds think alike.
I didn't know she streamed.
I didn't know either until she posted it on her Facebook. Because she still has me on Facebook, so... I asked her what her tag was. She sent it. She DM'd me it. So.
What's the stream name?
Basically the same as her gamer tag, kind of.
I don't remember her gamer tag. It's been that long.
It's like cat. It's like 5 or 6. It's like 5 or 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one has 3 T's.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC.
She was really sweet.
It's my job to know
She
when
was.
someone
I love
like
her.
you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You
so
humans
no,
are eager
who
to
had a
take all the
big
power
crush on
you
her.
can get. And you're being
I knew.
given a lot.
Oh, I knew.
Council
You made it obvious.
Humanity, their new favorite
My
pet
God,
is their business. But I don't have to.
Shaded.
The council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then
Charles
fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. A busy man, Commander.
Is the man take it, Evelyn?
What do you know about the
Or do they never
specters?
tell her?
They're the right hand of the council,
I
so they
think
like to
she
be
had
called.
something going on.
More like the underhanded side of the council.
What do you have against the specters?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual specter to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I messed up
But they
this
need
girl's
to be held
face.
to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
But not all specters are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
I'm gonna go through this
We're a
area,
civilian government agency, though many of
get
our
some
members
side
have
quests
had
popped,
military
and
training.
then
Of course, as the CSEC
I'm probably gonna end the
representative
stream
of the
after.
Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander.
Because I played that game
I
before.
don't make a habit of giving
I
out
love this
details
game.
about
This
ongoing
is my
investigations.
second or third playthrough. Can't remember.
I'll be
Played it
going
so many
now.
times.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm gonna do a full
It is
Paragon on
fun.
this run. I'll probably do a Renegade on my next playthrough of it.
I like driving that buggy thing.
Oh yeah.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the
No
right.
stream tonight, Ali.
You know who I am?
No.
Good to take a
I
break
receive reports
once
on
in a
all
while.
newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More
I brought mac and
specifically,
cheese
you are
home
at the
from work.
Citadel embassies.
I think I'm
If you
gonna
have more
romance
questions, please
Liara.
access Savina.
What's that?
I usually do Caden
Avina
or
is the
Ashley,
virtual
but
guide
I
for
think
the
I'm gonna do
Citadel.
Liara.
Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the
She's
embassy.
in all three.
Just
Technically, she's in all 4 games.
You seem to be distracted.
The
Oh, that's not
embassies
you,
are
then.
the hub of all Citadel politics.
Wow.
When you represent trillions of
It
citizens.
was a
Oh,
female
hello,
character. I didn't take
Jinx. Welcome,
No, it's a
welcome.
Where are you?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Allow me. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this
Hi,
level of the
boo.
Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I'm gonna be
I am a
running around the
fully
station,
interactive virtual intelligence,
interacting with stuff, and then I'll
programmed to
probably
provide
end the stream after I
spontaneous
finish
guidance
all
at
that.
predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the
I've been
Citadel.
on for a hot
I may
minute.
also be contacted through any
I
of the
might stream some
Presidium
COD later.
VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Ew.
Give me the tour.
Are you
You
ill?
are standing at Presidium
Starting
Tourism
soon,
Terminal
folks.
1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel
So far
races,
so good.
along with CSEC headquarters.
I've had
On
people
the
in and
far
out,
end of
looks
this
like.
level, you can see the Citadel Tower,
I'm gonna
where the
do,
council meets
since
regularly
I have
to
a
discuss
study of
matters
6
of
viewers, I'll
interstellar
probably,
I
I'll
want to know more
probably
about
do
Citadel
a
security.
raid, depending on
Citadel
who's up.
security serves as law enforcement for all regions of
Rico's
the Citadel,
up, so if
though
he's
the
still
majority of
streaming, I'll probably
officers
raid
serve in the
Rico.
wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but
Rico
individuals
usually
from
stays on
virtually
for quite a
every
while.
species across Citadel space serve as
How long,
officers
what's his
beneath him.
uptime?
If you wish to learn more,
Someone.
Executor Palin's office is located in the
I
CSEC
don't know.
headquarters just
Jinx
across
said
the
hello
lobby.
to you.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic
Allie's in the
politics
chat too,
maintains an
Jinx.
embassy
She says
on the
hi and she
Presidium.
loves you.
The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded,
where are you?
more embassies have been added.
Oh,
The
fucking
most
right,
recently
look.
added embassy belongs to your
But
own
it's dark.
species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal
And I can't see you
opposition.
on that one, remember?
Alright, yeah, so as long as I keep a steady of 6 viewers, because I saw your post earlier in the Discord, as long as I keep a steady 6 viewers, I'll
Why were people trying to keep my
I'll raid
species
him
out?
after the stream.
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes
Are
a
you still in
century or
Blackwater?
more before a new species is granted an embassy.
I'm sorry,
The
Will.
Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
Oh, excuse me.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the
phone
Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and
Oh, I
widespread
know.
species in
I try not to
Citadel
go too long though, just
They
to
established many new colonies and
keep
trading
the
networks,
keep the
and they petitioned
interest
the Council for a greater role
and
in
keep the
determining
people wanting
interstellar
more.
policy.
I don't want
In
to stream like an
recognition
entire
of their
game in one
work to
day.
expand interstellar trade and
I may
establish a
do
standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an
I gotta
embassy
get your
here on the
insight on
Citadel.
subathons. I've never technically
Do
done
you
a
know anything about
subathon.
specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled
I really
through
want to
normal
do like a
political
24-hour
channels.
stream one day.
In this role, they are
Oh, I
granted
wouldn't be able to do that.
extraterritorial
I need to
rights and
sleep at some point.
jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted
Okay,
of
I could stay awake a
thank you,
whole
Jinx.
night instead of awake a
Asari
whole
and
day and
Solarians,
sleep the
the
whole
two
day.
dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the
excuse
role
me.
they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
I think
Since
this
then, the three
universe
council
would be an
races have
interesting.
worked
It kind of reminds
while
me of Halo.
preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind
Do you
of
want to start a
qualified
posse?
judgment. My code is limited to information and simple
I used that one
interaction
all day.
simulations.
Oh, excuse me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Alright, and I'm going to actually walk around here. Let's do running. There's a shaky cam when you run. I'm gonna run
Swear it never used
around.
to be shaky.
Huh?
Swear it never used to be shaky.
Oh, you know what? While I'm in a dead spot for a hot sec, I'm gonna turn the sound off of my headset because the game sound is still just too loud. So let's switch it to chat only. Back into the game. There we go. Whee! I don't think I can technically access this area yet. Can I? I love exploring this area. I wish
you're in the middle of nowhere.
Oh shit! Hello. Forgot they were following me for a hot sec. Oh, that was great.
Oh, your comrades.
Oh yeah, then I think Avina. Yeah, Avina
So what you
talks
doing
to me.
tomorrow, Ali?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Her.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Oh.
Welcome
I have
to
to check my
Presidium
picture
Tourism
somewhere
Terminal
first.
2.
So
You
I
are
can put
standing
that
near
one.
the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important
The
structures.
prison room again is the one that's in town.
Is the spectacular
So
relay
both together.
Baby.
a scale model representation of a
Yeah.
Don't know the
Prothean
rest
mass
of
relay.
us
Do you
somewhere,
put your
so...
books in the box?
Is one of the keepers,
No.
the enigmatic
Okay.
caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see keepers involved in various tasks throughout all
Did
levels
you
of the
figure out like
Citadel.
the story we're
We
gonna have to
ask
go
that you
through?
do not interfere with them in any way.
What?
The
You're
keepers
gonna
are
do the story
essential
that
to
you
the
put in the
smooth
chat?
operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result
I
in
don't
harsh
know.
penalties, including
Try and see if you
incarceration
can make
and
it like really curly.
Hmm.
And then see if I can get a perm next time.
Gonna get a perm?
I want it really curly.
Oh, I forgot to. Oops.
Tell me more about the relay
Gonna look
monument.
like a main.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the relay monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the relay monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Thanks.
That was not my fault you hit that horse.
No, you ran in front of me, and the horse went in front of
What
me.
happens at Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles
Like
all
a
incoming
school
and outbound
bus.
transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control.
What you call me?
At peak capacity, they are responsible for
There,
monitoring
that's
upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Just in time.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business
Bit
of the
right
council,
through her.
which
Going
often
a
has
little haywire
far-reaching
now.
effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the
Hi.
proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is
To
usually
feed
arranged
up
through their
my
respective
mac and
ambassadors.
Mac and
Even
cheese.
then, few are given access to the
You
actual
want mac and cheese
council
for dinner?
chambers. In most
What do you want for
cases,
dinner?
the ambassador acts on
I didn't
behalf
ask
of the
that.
citizen.
Tell me about the Citadel
Oh
Tower.
wait, I did that one.
Housing
Hold up.
access to these areas is restricted
Soup.
to those with the
Mac and
appropriate
cheese.
clearance.
Wait.
I'd like to hear
The
more about
business of the council chamber.
No, I'm putting the
Typically,
soup in the
only
fridge.
the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
Now it's updated.
I'm scheduled to have an audience
No,
with
it's
the council.
updated.
Only a handful of
I
visitors
thought it
to the
updated when
Citadel
I
are ever
hit the
granted
screen
that
button,
privilege.
but you know.
I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
Get down. Alright.
I'd like to know more about the keepers.
Little is
Can you
known
put your
about
books
these
in the
peaceful
box?
servants of the Citadel, though
Please?
they are essential to the operation
Put
and
your books in
maintenance
the
of
box.
the entire station.
Thank you.
Citadel regulations
Good
protect the
girl.
keepers against interference during the performance of
Yeah.
their tasks.
That's
Failure
your
to
butt.
comply will result in
What?
harsh penalties. Keepers
Yep,
can be
put
seen
your
in all
books away.
sections of the Citadel, but are typically
Put
found
your
in and around the
books
tower.
away. Books away. Good job. Yep, that goes in there. Yeah. Good job.
All good.
You're so smart, baby. Oh, sorry.
Any particular reason there are so many
I
keepers
wonder how long
in
I'm
this
sitting
area?
there like that.
The keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed,
Yeah,
however,
there's some more
that the
books.
tower
Get your books
houses the
away.
Citadel's primary
Put your
control
toughies away, too.
systems. Many of the station's
No.
systems, such as navigation and life
Alright, put your
support,
books away.
function
Come on. Books.
automatically.
Focus
It
on
is
your
believed
books.
the
One at a
keepers
time.
operate those systems from inside the
Put your
tower's
books away.
inaccessible core. The keepers also
Can you get the
make
ones
frequent
behind you?
appearances in the council chamber itself.
Or we're
Though
gonna
they
reach
appear
all
to be
across
just
Pooh Bear.
passing through on their way to some
That goes in
other
this box.
destination.
Good job. Alright, put your books away. Books away. Oops. Sorry, baby. Alright.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena.
So distracted by my own pad. We're not going up there yet. So. That's the dryer, baby. Yeah, that's the dryer. Alright, we're not gonna use the transit. In that direction.
What's this? One of the Earth plans. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan.
You know
My
when we
name
do
is
the
Barlavan.
things on Wednesday?
My job makes it
Yep.
necessary for me to keep
Hey,
informed.
can I leave my OBS alone
I
so
am
I
a
get
financial advisor
what
to
I'm
many
looking for?
important clients here on the Citadel.
The
When
what?
someone as important as yourself
Because you know you're
arrives
going
on
to
the
be
station,
doing like OBS
take
stuff,
notice.
shit like that.
Tell me more
Well,
about
no,
your
we're
job.
just workshopping and
Galactic
talking like
finance
just
is
regular
incredibly
Twitch
complex.
stuff.
A mix of laws and regulations
So we're gonna
from dozens of
workshop
interstellar
Twitch
economies.
itself, and we're gonna
I'm an
do any
expert in how all
troubleshooting
these
or anything with
economies
each other
interact.
then.
For a fee, I share my expertise.
So we'll do any screen sharing we
I also
need
offer premium services for
to,
those clients who
so
need
if you guys
someone
have
to conduct
questions that
business
I know
without
the
drawing
answers to, I can
unwanted
answer
attention.
you. Or if we
Discreet
have
and
questions,
efficient.
or
That's my motto.
if we don't have the answers and one of
Sounds
y'all
pretty shady.
do, whatever, like, it's
Everything I do
workshopping,
falls
it's
completely within the
converging
bounds of
ideas and
interstellar
talking and
commerce
helping each
law.
other.
Oh no, I'm just
Even
saying
so,
like when
many of
YouTube
my
do like
clients would
OBS
prefer their
stuff, I'm like, no.
transactions remain
That's
undisclosed.
fine.
I mean,
For
just
example,
I
look at
have
what you
it.
can.
suppose a
I
Hanoi
have mine
ambassador
set
was
up on
petitioning the
both my
council to
PC
reduce
and my
tariffs on
laptop,
Hanar
so for
goods.
some reason my
How would it look
PC
if he
is
had money
being
invested
super
in a
laggy.
Hanoi
I can
exporting
transfer over to my
Even if his
laptop
true motives
and
were to help his
do
people,
everything from there.
he would be accused of
Because
advancing
if
the
you
petition
like,
for his own personal gain.
while I'm
I
on my
keep
I
way
don't
his
home,
know.
because I won't
personal
be home at
finances
10,
private.
like,
Still
do
sounds shady to
OBS
me.
stuff then, and
Then we
then
can
when I
only hope you
join,
will never be cursed with a large
yeah.
enough
Yes,
fortune to
Craig,
require
it's
my
like
services.
brainstorming.
What's it like living here on the
It's kind
Citadel?
of brainstorming, but
The station is
also
without a doubt the
it's,
greatest
I
wonder
call
in the
it
galaxy.
workshopping because we
It is a
already
technological
know what
marvel,
we're
but its
doing. We're
true
just
splendor goes much deeper than the
trading
hull
ideas and
engines.
information with each other,
From the
pretty much.
Presidium to the wards, the entire
I don't
station
know,
is a
Daddy went that
testament
way.
to the
I think Daddy's in
success
the
of the
potty.
Council.
No, Daddy went in the room.
All the species of Citadel spaced together in a
So
single
yeah, since
strong
the three of us are affiliate now, and they know a little bit more about the being affiliate than I do, that's why I figured having
What makes the Presidium
having a
so
little
special?
workshop to kind of
It is the political center of
converge
Citadel
and
space.
get
80% of
ideas
all
off each
intelligent
other,
species in the known galaxy
things like that.
acknowledge the Council's
Just
authority
general,
on interstellar
like,
matters.
meeting.
But only the most powerful and influential species
No,
have
eat
embassies here.
eat your
in the
donut you
Presidium.
have. Stop it.
This level of the station is
Distracting me, kid.
reserved for the elite, Shepard.
Put your donut here if you
People
don't
like
want to
us.
eat it. Okay? Go pick up your books.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with
But yeah,
the lifeblood of millions of
that's
citizens from
that's the
dozens
idea
of
of what we're
different
going
species.
for on Wednesday.
You
It's
never
just
know what you'll find down in the wards,
discussing,
Commander. It's
connecting,
always full of surprises.
giving
Fortunately,
each other
most of them
ideas.
are pleasant.
Alright,
So I can actually take together.
I should go.
Do what?
Goodbye, Commander.
So certain I should take together.
Yeah. Basically sorting stuff out. So if I need help with something, I can ask Allie or Niall. If they need help with something, they can ask me. Like, just all around working together.
Ah, human.
We've
This
been
one
friends
is
for a long
greatly
time,
pleased to
so
see you here in my
might
decadent
as well
emporium.
converge.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Show me your items.
Oh, I didn't really want to do that yet, but we can do the license now.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so,
License
human.
now.
You will not be disappointed.
Let's just do standard items. I think it's easy. I really fucked up this girl's face. I really should have just left it alone. Alright. Buy the license, and there. Alright, talk to them again. I wanted to do the information.
Commander,
Talk
it
it
is
up
good to
with
see you
him.
again. Would you care to see some of its
Should do a
fantastic
watch party.
items today?
What exactly
I've
do you
talked
sell?
I've talked about
Only the
that, but
finest
now
and
that
most luxurious
I'm
items that credits can buy.
affiliate, I can actually do watch
This
parties
one
on
is
my
able to
channel.
procure almost any item the
Because
human would desire.
watch parties are
for a
only
price,
for affiliate.
naturally.
Why do you refer to yourself as this
So
one?
I'm tempted to see, and I think it's only through Prime that
For
you
the
can
same
do
reason
watch
that
parties.
humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our
I
way.
don't know. That would be an interesting thing to do one night.
This one's face name is
Oh, good night,
Delaninder,
Gaming Granny.
though many in this place simply refer to it
Thank
as
you for
Delan.
stopping by.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I think I'll be going.
What you doing,
Return
Mother?
soon.
What are
This
you
one
doing?
receives new shipments regularly.
Are you,
What
you
the
going
fuck do you
around?
appear from?
Up your booty hole. Oh, there's the other one.
Welcome to
That dude just appeared
Presidium
out of nowhere
Tourism
with fucking
Terminal
shit.
3. Here in
What'd
the
you do?
financial district,
Oh,
a
you guys
number of
do,
businesses
isn't that the
offer
serial
various
killer that
goods
does
and
that?
services to their exclusive clientele.
No, we're
The
doing the
statue you
cave
see
money
before
thing.
you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who
No,
gave
you're
their
gonna have
lives
dinner
to
soon.
protect
No more.
Citadel space during the Rachni Wars.
No more.
In the
What do you want for
aftermath of the
dinner?
Krogan
No, you are not having
several
nummies either.
embassies petitioned to have the
What do you want for
statue
dinner?
removed.
No.
However, this motion was eventually
Listen
quashed
here,
by the
kid.
council.
You can ask for chippies all you want, but it's still gonna be a no.
Tell me more about the Krogan
Got it.
rebellions.
In recognition of their
Hey.
efforts during the
Hey.
Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the council.
What do you want
Over
for
the next
dinner?
400 years,
You
the
have
Krogan
mac and
species
cheese.
began to expand.
We have
Blessed
rice.
with an extremely high birth
And we
rate,
had
their
chicken
numbers
nuggets.
began to swell.
What do you want to eat?
Faced with a critical
Want rice?
overpopulation crisis, the
Okay, you
Krogan
have rice
started a
for dinner.
violent colonization of nearby worlds
And
inhabited
we're gonna
by
have
other
rice.
council species. The Krogan rebellions had begun.
Oh shit.
For a full century, the council and its member species
I just
fought to
realized now I
bring
have
the
a
Krogan
moment.
under
I
control.
can
With the
actually.
aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
I fucking hate this cave.
Oops. Yeah.
This one. This one. This one.
There we go. Last for last.
No.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you
No,
needed the
we're gonna
Turians to
have
stop
rice.
the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
Excuse me.
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians are members of the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Alright, can I have my hand back, please?
Why did the council fight so hard to keep the statue?
The
Fucking
Krogan were
pick up.
instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten.
The hell was that?
The council
Hold on,
also
quick.
hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions. Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Sounds like they got what they deserved.
I am sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
Why did the
Ah,
council
crap.
fight so hard to keep the statue?
God damn it, kids, give me my hand back.
Instrumental in
Give me my hand back.
Unfortunately, the Krogan
He's
refused
making
to
chicken tikka
negotiate and
masala
only
tonight.
surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Taurians.
Ow!
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly
Go
2,200
sit
years ago,
down.
explorers seeking
Go
to
put your books
expand
away
Citadel
now.
space opened up mass relays
I don't
leading
care.
to
Go.
systems controlled by the Rachni. A highly intelligent
Do you want to go
and
see Daddy
aggressive
before you leave?
insect race, the Rachni unleashed a war of
Go put your
conquest
books
against the
away.
rest of the galaxy
Want to work?
that
He works
lasted for
overnight.
nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species.
He works in a
Krogan
petrol
forces
station.
provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance
The
and
store
drive
that
them
he was
back.
originally working at closed
The
at like
Krogan
10
then
o'clock at
pursued their
night, but he
retreating
transferred to
fleets.
another store that's
Able
open
to
24
survive the
hours, so
harsh
he works overnight
environments of the
shift.
Rachni homeworlds, the
It's only
Krogan
like an
hunted their
extra
enemy
5 minutes
to
down the
extinction.
road, so
Was it really necessary to wipe them out?
I think.
I am
Yeah.
sorry, but a value judgment of that nature goes beyond my programming.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant
Have you
day.
been watching Moana?
No, my friend was singing it at work.
That's funny.
She just randomly came into the kitchen like, I'm shiny. I was like, the fuck?
So she was probably watching. Was that the girl that you introduced us to over the video call? You sure?
This is book there.
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services.
Wait, like,
But if
girls
you wish
who
to
have
leave
no
your name,
self-respect.
she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Wait, you like girls who have no self-respect.
3 or 4 months.
Depends on the girl.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be
But
contacted.
everyone at work wants me to
Is
get
there
her,
anything
but
else?
no.
What do you do here, Nelina?
You go
I'm
where?
one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the
Date
people
her.
here today will not
Do it.
see the consort, but they expect
twice
to
my
be
age.
attended to just
So?
the same. It's our
Sugar mommy.
job to ensure that they leave contented.
You
What
can
exactly do you
do her in
attend
bed.
to?
Go, "Hi, mommy."
Well, each acolyte has their unique abilities. Some
I
speak
am
with
mommy.
song, others with conversation. As
Oh
much as possible, we
shit!
seek to match the needs of our clients to the
You
skills
are
of
a
our
wild
acolytes.
child tonight, kid.
My
Put them
specialty
away.
is
Put
touch.
them in the box.
My fingertips can
Be
find
nice.
every tension
Can you go put your
point
books
in
in
your
the
body
box, please?
and relieve it.
Hey, there's a book right there. Go put it in the box.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. Advice,
Oh, no.
some for entertainment,
Oh, the
others
rates are
still for
spiking.
pleasure. Most of
Getting
the
a
time, our
lag.
clients won't
Getting a
realize
lag.
what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Old women are easy to pull. Alright.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
So stop losing my phone.
Your game's wrong. Something bad.
I think I'm losing my phone.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
Because I've got
What
like
exactly do
patches
you do?
and
That depends
I
on
keep
your
finding
needs.
clumps of hair
I
coming
offer
out.
advice to some, comfort to others. I have a
I'm
certain
gonna have to ask my
problem that your
hairdresser
expertise.
tonight, say, like, see if I'm losing my hair or not.
Maybe I can help.
Yeah.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired
I'll
two-regent
cry if I
general.
am.
I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier,
Okay,
I
put
believe
it away,
he will
baby.
listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell
Elizabeth,
you what happened, that is his
clean up, please.
prerogative.
Time to clean up. Come on.
What exactly do you want
You
me to
gotta
tell
clean
him?
up first.
Appeal to a sense of honor.
Go clean up and
Remind
we'll go
him of
see
his
Dada.
position as
Come
a
on.
general.
Come put that
If
away
you
over
can
here.
convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me. Please, Commander. I ask that you return to me only after you have spoken with Septimus.
Maybe. Tacos.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come.
Few are ever asked to aid Shaira. It's quite an honor.
What do you know about the General?
He's been seeing the consort for
What's the
longer
first
than I can
name?
remember.
Thursday.
Then one
Yeah,
day, he
dude.
stormed out of here furious. He hasn't been back
Apparently the
since.
title's called
Always
something like
very respectful
Assassination
to the
Run or something
acolytes.
like that.
Very noble.
They think it's gonna be killing off Newman.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to
Elizabeth,
explain.
put your
She's
pillows
many
on the chair,
things to
baby.
many people, and something different for
Elizabeth,
each.
you need
Some
to
seek it for
clean up so you
advice,
can have
some for
dinner.
entertainment.
You're not gonna go
Others
see
for
Daddy if you
pleasure.
don't clean up.
Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for
Alright,
them.
I already
think
asked
I'm
those
done
questions, so
Of
I'm
course,
done.
come back anytime.
I'm done here. Picked up the side quest, but I can't do anything with the side quest. Until later. Oh, wait a minute. No, I gotta go that way. Elizabeth, sit down, please. If you're gonna backsass me, I'm gonna come over there and beat your booty. There. And then probably end the stream soon. Running over here. Running everywhere. Hey!
I just had a shocking moment.
What?
My mum just helped her with her phone. She was like, I really appreciate it.
Nothing down here. Alrighty. Honey,
What are you doing now,
chill.
Ellie?
Alright, so I'm gonna go
train escorts.
This way.
Thank you for blocking my view.
Patience. Put it at power. Fuck it. Check it. Alright. Here. Before I meet my Turian friend.
You stay on the train, I'll boom boom.
Go through this. Oops.
The elk. The city.
Ow, fuck off. Ali, I need help.
Oops. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. That way. Journal. Mention. Okay. And we leveled up. Alright. We are going to save it here, folks. So I'm going to say thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to go follow me on all my socials. And I will catch y'all on the next stream. Stick around for the raid, guys. We are raiding as soon as I find the button. Raid. Let's get the raid before the commercial break. Come on, where is he? Where's Rico? Alright. Yeah? Yeah, you gotta go see Dada in a bit. Come on. Stick around for the raid, everybody stick around for the raid.